This is Matti again, and this time it's time for another vlog. I've dressed accordingly because this is about a guitar that was made in the turn of the 2010s, an Ibanez ARZ700 BK maybe would be the model number. I'm always a little bit confused about the Ibanez models because they have these letter number combinations. Anyway, this is it. I think it was discontinued maybe in 2013 or somewhere around those lines. It's an affordable line. It's made in China, but it's pretty spec'd out for the price. It has a mahogany body, a one-piece mahogany neck, a set neck, and a pretty cool access joint. It's easy to access the 24 frets that it has. Now I noticed that the paint has crackled a little bit. No worries. It has a binding, pretty cool look about it, and it has EMG pickups. And this was one thing that I was kind of really interested in because I wanted a guitar that's spec'd out for playing heavy riffs, and it has, like I mentioned, 24 frets and a 25-inch scale length. Could be even longer. Certainly feels longer than a Gibson neck. And standard controls, although the tone is broken. I found that many Ibanez guitars that I've come across have some minor issues with the electronics, but it doesn't really matter because this is a guitar that I bought for riffing and I mainly use the bridge pickup anyway. But let's hear some sounds. I'm using a Boss DS1 for this sound. So it has been tuned to drop C sharp, which means that the 5 first strings have been drop tuned to one note flat, and then there's a drop tuning for the 6th string, so it's like drop D tuning, but one more note flat. That makes sense. And I have set it up like this because my band Melding plays in this tuning for the new songs, so I kind of want to be able to figure out some of the riffs even though I play bass in that band. But anyway, I'm kind of rambling at this point, but the point I like to make now is that the DS1 is kind of a perfect pedal for riffing out on a drop-tuned guitar like this. I'll compare it to a more heavy tone from the Metal Zone. So this is the way it sounds like here. So pretty fizzy. It kind of works in many genres, but not for definition. You kind of lose out some of the definition. I'll try to do the same thing with the DS1. So it has kind of that that's not the way it goes. It goes. I don't play often in the drop tuning, so I'm a little bit confused, but let's try how something simple sounds like. I kind of really like the way how it handles those tremolo picking. I can hear out how I mess up this. You can kind of pick out every note of that tremolo line. And some of those high notes kind of ring out really nicely. So if I'm playing like a, I don't know, D minor with adding the D from, well, this isn't really a D, but the shape of a D minor, so it would sound out like. So there's still definition on the thinner strings. Let's try out the classic riff, how it sounds like Uriah Heep's The Wizard. Not a tone that I would really use for that song, but it's a good demonstration that these pickups have a lot of clarity in them. What about the neck pickup? Well, truth be told, I'm not a huge fan of this pickup. I think it's because this kind of tone is not really super inspiring for me to play lead, but so it's kind of hard to figure out even what to play, but let's do some blues licks anyway. Not my forte. I guess there's nothing really wrong with it, but not too inspiring for me. So that's that. Let's move on. So some of the flaws I mentioned about the tone knob having fold out. So this is the, like if I set it to, well, now it actually works under pressure. So you can hear it's kind of touch sensitive. I have to kind of pull it out a little bit to make it work, so it's not really that usable. Thing that I didn't notice when I tried this out in a shop was that it has a pretty strong neck dive. I think I was testing it out like this, so it isn't that noticeable, but when I have it on a strap, it instantly neck dives, so I kind of have to carry it around. But for the purposes that I have this, it doesn't matter that much, because I'm kind of in a songwriting mode, perhaps sitting down more with this guitar. But if you're looking forward to buy this model or any guitar really, you should remember to check out the neck dive. I think that's about it. A little more riffing for the end, and I think this will close this one. So thanks for watching now, and a couple of riffs to the end to play it out. Bye bye.